When it comes to firearms, silence is a science. Engineers have spent decades perfecting rifles that can fire a shot with minimal noise, so quiet that sometimes the loudest sound is the click of the action. The following 8 rifles represent the pinnacle of suppressor technology and subsonic ammunition design. Each was built for stealth, allowing the shooter to snipe you without you even knowing, as the saying goes. Let's count them down, from impressive modern designs to a historic classic at number 1, which may surprise you. Number 8, AS Val. This Soviet-era Special Forces rifle earns its spot as one of the quietest rifles ever issued. The AS Val is a select-fire assault rifle chambered in 9x39mm and equipped with a permanently attached integral suppressor along its barrel. Designed in the 1980s for Spetsnaz units, the Val fires heavy 250-grain subsonic bullets that hit hard but don't crack the sound barrier. The suppressor uses a dual-chamber design with gas bleed ports in the barrel and mesh baffles to cool and slow the gases. The result is a remarkably soft report. Sound signature so reduced that from a short distance, it's not even recognized as a gunshot. In fact, the muzzle noise of the AS Val is roughly around 129 to 130 dB, similar to a .22 rifle's noise level. At 50 to 100 meters, enemies often hear nothing more than a faint pop, if anything. The AS Val suppressor is integral to its design. It can't be removed without rendering the weapon single shot. With a folding stock and 20-round magazine, it's compact and meant for clandestine operations. The Russian Army and FSB have used the Val for decades in urban combat and reconnaissance, where its combination of full auto fire and extreme quiet gives operators a deadly edge. Number 7, VSS Vintorez. The close cousin of the AS Val, the VSS Vintorez, meaning thread cutter, is a suppressed sniper rifle in the same 9x39mm caliber. Built with an integral suppressor and a 10-round magazine, the Vintorez was developed for Soviet Special Forces needing a silent takedown weapon out to 400 meters. The VSS's suppressor and action are nearly identical to the AS Val, yielding an equally impressive noise reduction. In testing, the VSS with SP5 subsonic ammo was measured at 129 to 130 dB at the muzzle, about a 30 dB drop from an unsuppressed shot. In fact, using certain ammo, sound levels as low as 121 dB were recorded, astonishingly quiet for a rifle firing a .30 caliber projectile. It's roughly the noise of a hand clap or pneumatic nail gun, meaning the report can blend into background noise. The Vintorez is a bolt action's worst nightmare. It offers semi-automatic follow-up shots while remaining as healthy as a bolt gun. At around 2.6 kilograms unloaded, it's lightweight and can be broken down to fit into a briefcase for covert missions. Russian Spetsnaz and intelligence units have employed the VSS since the late 1980s for missions where silence is golden. In capable hands, it delivers sub-2 MOA accuracy and can punch through body armor, all with a whisper-quiet muzzle report that's virtually impossible to pinpoint. Number 6, B&T SPR300. Switzerland's Brugger and Thomet, B&T, designed the SPR300 as a turnkey urban sniper rifle, and it's renowned for its Hollywood-level quiet performance. Chambered in 300 Whisper, 300 AAC Blackout, the SPR300 Pro comes with a built-in suppressor over a 9.8-inch barrel, optimized for subsonic rounds. B&T advertises an amazingly low muzzle noise of just 121 to 123 dB with subsonic 300 BLK, literally as quiet as some air rifles. For comparison, a normal unsuppressed AR-15 is 165 dBs. That claim of Hollywood quiet sound levels is an exaggeration. 121 dB is about the sound of a handheld electric drill, far below even a suppressed pistol in most cases. The SPR300 achieves this with a state-of-the-art integral suppressor that vents and cools gases efficiently, plus the use of heavy, slow 220-plus grain bullets that stay subsonic. It's a bolt-action rifle, ensuring no semi-auto action noise, and B&T guarantees sub-MOA precision at 100 yards. The package includes a folding stock, adjustable Timney trigger, and quick-detach bipod, and it breaks down easily for transport. Elite police and special forces units favor the SPR300 for situations requiring absolute discretion. In fact, its suppressor is so effective that B&T notes the loudest sound may be the bullet's impact downrange. For modern snipers seeking near silence, the SPR300 is a top choice. Number 5, Lobaev DVL-10 Saboteur. Russia's Lobaev Arms took suppression to the next level with the DVL-10M1 Diversant Saboteur, an integrally suppressed bolt-action sniper rifle introduced in 2013 and 14. The DVL-10 was designed from the ground up for relatively close-range, silent sniping missions. It fires standard 7.62 51mm NATO or proprietary subsonic 40 caliber rounds, delivering 1 MOA accuracy while staying extremely quiet. Thanks to its full-length titanium suppressor integrated with the barrel, the Saboteur can record muzzle noise in the range of 119 to 122 dB when using subsonic ammo. That's quieter than many .22 rifles and remarkably low for a .308 class weapon. In fact, it's often cited as eine der leisesten Waffen der Welt, one of the quietest firearms in the world. The DVL-10 features a lightweight chassis, adjustable stock, and uses a straight pull bolt for faster cycling. With its heavy, slow bullets up to 59 grams, it can hit targets at 100 to 200 meters with precision and virtually no muzzle flash or blast. Russian special service units reportedly field the Saboteur for counterterrorism and VIP protection, where its combination of knockdown power and stealth are invaluable. It's a rare and expensive rifle, only a handful made, priced around $15,000. But in terms of sheer suppressive performance, the DVL-10 is a cutting-edge whispering death dealer. Number 4, VSSK Vykhlop. Proving that even big bores can be quiet, the Russian VSSK Vykhlop, aka VKS, is a large-caliber silent sniper rifle that shoots a subsonic 50-caliber class round. Introduced in the mid-2000s for the FSB, the Vykhlop fires a 12.7 by 55mm cartridge, a very heavy bullet up to 76 grams, at about 300 meters per second muzzle velocity. Its long barrel is integrally suppressed with a massive detachable suppressor module. Despite the huge projectile, the muzzle blast is tamed to roughly 123 to 130 dB, about the same noise level as a typical unsuppressed handgun, and far below any unsuppressed 50 caliber weapon, which are 170 plus dB. One Russian source quipped the Vykhlop is so quiet it'll break your eardrums after the target is hit, a dark joke on how deadly and stealthy it is. In practical terms, the shot sounds like a moderate pop and is hard to localize. The VSSK's heavy subsonic rounds can penetrate body armor and even vehicles at 100 to 200 meters, giving special forces a way to eliminate hardened targets silently. The rifle uses a straight pull bolt action and a 5-round magazine. It's a hefty bullpup design, 7 kilograms but compact for its power. Deployed in roles such as counterterrorism and hostage rescue, the Vykhlop exemplifies how integrally suppressed design and specialized ammo can make even a 50 caliber sniper go quiet. If you liked the video so far, please like and subscribe. Number 3, B&T SPR86. Bringing 338 caliber subsonic performance into a portable package, the SPR86 is a newly integrally suppressed rifle from B&T, Ruger and Thomet. Unveiled in 2024, it's essentially a bigger brother to the SPR300, chambered in the emerging 8.6 blackout caliber. The SPR86 fires heavy .338 bullets up to 300 grains at subsonic speeds, delivering a greater range and terminal energy than 300 BLK while still maintaining low noise. It features a full-length titanium suppressor built around a 9.9-inch barrel. According to B&T, this rifle achieves sub-MOA accuracy out to 150 meters with subsonic ammo, and is a nearly silent way of putting a lot of lead on target. In other words, a 330-grain bullet from the SPR86 will strike a target before the target hears anything more than a faint puff. Although exact decibel figures aren't publicly released, shooters report the SPR86 is extremely quiet, likely in the mid-120 dB range or lower, comparable to its smaller SPR300 sibling. The integrally suppressed design keeps overall length reasonable, about 40 inches, 1 meter, weighing only 7.7 pounds. The SPR86 is quite light for a suppressed .338. With a folding stock and high-end trigger, it's tailor-made for urban sniper missions where discretion is key. Number 2, integrally suppressed .22 rifles. The humble .22 long rifle can be made virtually silent with the right setup. Several manufacturers, including Ruger themselves, offer integrally suppressed .22 long-range rifles that are so quiet, the loudest sound is often the firing pin. For example, Ruger's 10-22 Takedown Silent SR-ISB is a .22 rifle with a built-in suppressor barrel. Firing standard velocity ammo produces only about 113 dB of noise, roughly the volume of a person shushing you, or a truck heard from 100 feet away. That's dramatically lower than an unsuppressed .22, typically 140 dBs. In fact, Ruger claims a 10-22 with an integrally suppressed barrel is as quiet as a bolt action with a silencer. Reports confirm that these rifles are Hollywood quiet. You hear the click of the bolt and maybe a slight puff as the bullet exits. Nothing more. Integrally suppressed .22s achieve this by porting the barrel to bleed off pressure and keep even high-velocity rounds subsonic, and using a long baffle stack. Popular models include the Ruger 10-22 ISB, the Volksquarten IF5, and custom integrals for the Ruger 77-22 bolt action. Their favorite tools for pest control, discrete target practice, and clandestine operations. The Israel Mossad famously used suppressed .22s for close-range work. While they may not have the range or power of other rifles on this list, integrally suppressed 22s are arguably the quietest firearms commonly made, often below 115 dB, literally quieter than some spring piston air rifles. If ultimate stealth is the goal and target distances are short, a suppressed 22 is the go-to choice. Number 1, the Lisle Commando Carbine. Topping our list is a legendary design from World War II, still unmatched in sheer stealth, the Lisle Carbine. A British integrally suppressed rifle chambered in .45 ACP is widely considered the quietest firearm ever made. It was developed in 1943 for British commandos conducting covert raids, firing a heavy .45 caliber pistol round which is naturally subsonic through a massive internal suppressor. The Lisle produced an unbelievably low sound signature. In testing, its muzzle report measured only 85.5 dB, about as loud as an urban background truck passing by, and far below even the quietest modern suppressors. In fact, no one heard the test shot in downtown London when it was first demonstrated. Remarkably, the bolt cycling was louder than the gunshot itself. The Lisle was built from assorted parts: a Lee infield bolt-action receiver, a Thompson SMG magazine, and an enormous suppressor tube nearly running the length of its 8-inch barrel. This suppressor used multiple baffle chambers and vented barrel ports, and it could eliminate muzzle flash and drop the noise to a faint cough. British SOE agents and commandos used Lisle carbines to silently eliminate sentries at ranges of 50 to 100 yards. Accounts from World War II and Korea confirmed that enemies heard nothing, not even realizing shots had been fired.